Have you ever died in your sleep and you woke up and realized it was just a bad dream? Well, this is not one of those times. It's about to get dark. So I went to sleep one night, and in my dream, I was driving in a storm. I look to my right and I see a transformer, and it blew up. In seconds, I felt the fire and electricity all around me, and this bright white light took over my sight completely. Surely, at this point, this is where I wake up, right? No, my vision fades into this, a virtual reality game, but not one that I've ever played or seen before. I couldn't move, and there was a man slowly pulling a gun up to my head. I had two options in front of me. Either I could take the VR headset off to see whether I was dead or alive, or I could keep it on and stay in this virtual reality world forever. I took no time to think. I snatched the headset off my head, and only then was I awake. Every muscle in my body still in a spasm from what I could only guess was the explosion from the dream. But that wore off and I checked the time. It was 4 in the morning and I was terrified and confused at what I just seen. So I went outside and ran until sunrise. I'm not gonna self-diagnose myself. I don't know what that dream was about. I know you've seen the title and the thumbnail of this video, and I know you're probably like, why did he just tell me that creepy story? Well, what I got from that dream was time is valuable and also finite. That being said, let me explain to you my problem with New Year's resolutions and why they could be bad for some people. We humans sure do like to feel good about ourselves, and I believe sometimes we care too much about how people feel. So I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know when you're talking about your New Year's resolutions with your friends and stuff, you get all hyped up, and I'm sure they hype you up as well until the next year comes. And your New Year's resolution just turns into mental masturbation. Life happens, things don't go as planned. And the thoughts that once gave you a sense of purpose are now just a forgotten dream. See, when we talk about success, it gives us that dopamine release. It makes us feel good. The idea of freedom, money, happiness. But when you don't follow through, you're doing something that's called action faking. And action faking is extremely dangerous because you trick yourself into thinking you're progressing when you're not. You create goals you need to accomplish, you identify what needs to happen for you to accomplish those goals, and then you don't do anything significant. What's the first thing you want to do when you start something new? I want to do research. I want to watch videos. And sometimes what I've done was buy classes and seminars to become more knowledgeable in what I'm trying to get into. Now, I'm not saying doing research, watching videos, and investing in your knowledge is not important. It is extremely important to do those things, and I would suggest you know what you're doing before you do it. But those actions alone are worthless. You're just wasting time if you're going to do research, watch videos, and spend money on learning something you're not even going to get into. Bottom line is, action faking is terrible. You need to be able to realize when and if you're doing it, because we all do it at some point. You'll have a very hard time completing anything in life if you do this. So if not New Year's resolutions, then what? You start now. Don't wait until New Year's. You see, 20% of your actions will account for 80% of your results, says the Pareto principle. Basically what this means is a small percentage of all the work you do will be the greatest contributor in your outcome. Out of 100% of the work you do, 20% might be your most productive. So how can we expect results when we don't even do the work? You simply have to start. Why wait until next year? Do something today that will progress you towards your goals. All right, I'm done ranting. Basically, my only problem with New Year's resolutions is time. We don't have all the time in the world, even though we think we may. I don't know about you, but whenever I leave this earth, I don't want to think about what I could have and should have done. I want to look back on everything I did and honestly say I gave it my all. I'm going to go write down some New Year's resolutions now and start them today. If you decide to do the same, let me know. And if you disagree with me, let me know too. I would love to talk about it with you in the comments. If you're new, consider subscribing. There's going to be a lot more content like this and other stuff too. That's way more fun than this stuff. So have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can follow the vids. And I will see you guys. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Shorty got that body, get it rough, go town, set up, you gon' tell my clown, I stay on me,